Hello everyone! Welcome to another virtual write-in. I'm J.A. Marlow. I write across many genres, including science fiction, young adult, romance, action-adventure, alternate history, and so on. All of them have in common interesting characters, exotic locales, all accompanied by a sense of wonder with optimistic endings. My popular series include The Stringweavers, Salmon Run, and Redpoint One. So my other activities include award-winning fine artist, award-winning graphic designer, award-winning book cover designer, digital artist, sewing maniac, Battle of the Planets mega fan, Chief Force, a fish herder, and serial bug murderer. Yes, bug gets in my face, it's going to die. So I can be found at my home website of jamarlow.com. I'm also at the Forward Motion for Writers website at fmwriters.com, where I'm a co-owner and moderator. I'm also on Twitter under jamarlow_SF. Here at Twitch TV at jamarlow. YouTube, J.A. Marlow as well, and then also Patreon, where you can support me at, where I'm also J.A. Marlow. So today we're doing a virtual write-in presented by Forward Motion for Writers. We are a free online writing community. Today we're going to be doing timed writings, although for me it's probably going to be more 100-word jumps, as that seems to be working for me. We're going to do creative motivation, writing discussions if you'd like, any publishing industry discussions, dealing with creativity, and along with doing so with chronic illness, which I do have. So, welcome to the channel. Let's go ahead and get up Scrivener, which is where I do my writing. Let's make sure my wireless keyboard is working properly. I'm going to go ahead and start up the timer for anyone who wants to do some timed writing. I'm going to be continuing on the first book of a new series. I'm in the last few scenes of finishing it. So my goal tonight is I'd like to finish this scene and get a good head jump on the next scene. Minimum 500 words. Last night, actually the last 2 nights, I've had a minimum of 500 words. The first night I actually went over that, I believe it was 615. And then last night I just destroyed it at 1,028 words, thanks to Lizette Gifford joining me for some 100-word jumps. It always helps to write with someone else, tend to get motivated by someone else doing the same creative endeavor you are. So let me go ahead and get my targets and Scrivener reset. There we go. And this book is now over 73,000 words, which is interesting considering that I had guessed that this was only going to be a 50,000 word book, maybe 60,000, and yeah, we've definitely gone over that. I'm also in editing very much of a putter-inner instead of a taker-outer, which means as I do the editing, I'm adding in a lot of sensory detail, so the books always expand from where I finish the last, and where I finish from the first draft. And by the way, I will be doing some revision in future streams. Just not there yet. I'm very much focused on getting this done. I do have a deadline of the beginning of March. I'd really like to have it done in this next week, but we'll have to see what happens on that. But as close to that as I can get, the better. So here we go. Setting the timer 10 minutes. Just started that. And then I'm going to start for some 100-word jumps. Oh, looks like Lizette Gifford just joined us in chat, and I just hit my first 100 words. Yay, 103. Chat just... Oh, here we go. Okay, so Lizette Gifford is joining us again, as she was with us last night, which is fantastic because she's so encouraging on writing, and it's so much fun to write with her. And Glass Quill. I wonder if she can get to us. Okay, we just hit our first 10 minutes. Let's see if Lizette is ready to go. And by the way, for anyone who's watching this, currently the chatters in chat are all coming from Discord. It's from the Forward Motion for Writers Discord channel, and you can find a link for that at the Forward Motion website at fmdreamers.com. Oh, it looks like Glassquill was able to hook up, so yay. Hello, Glassquill. Okay, so it looks like Zet is ready to go for some writing. Fantastic. And you know what? I'll have to take a look as soon as we're done here, but I may have just closed in on the end of this scene. Oh, we have someone directly from Twitch. It's Glass Quill. Okay. Midnight ink blot, huh? Okay. So we're going to reset the timer. Here we go. Oh, going for another 100-word jump. And I believe I did reach the end of the scene. Which means I'm going to lose some words. I just went under 100 words. Realized a character on a past scene. Alright. Back into it. Definitely needs to be added in. Buffy. Buffy is Zet's youngest cat. And why did she earn that name? Because she is a little tiger with a lot of attitude. Okay. A character back in there, and I have regained the words that I lost when I deleted my notes, so that's good. Oh, Zet is about to join in. Okay, back to the new scene. So I definitely finished one scene tonight. Turned out there wasn't all that much left to go on it, so that's actually good. I got further on it last night than I thought I would. And now we're going to move on to a brand new scene. We'll see how far we get into this one tonight. Hey, and this is what I was talking about last night, that for a lot of people, when they plan out any kind of story, the scenes or the chapters or such, they get locked in to where they lose their creative momentum, and retelling the story after telling it already in the planning becomes very stilted. I'm able to do this and keep myself in a creative mindset. Not everyone can do that. In this scene, I can already tell from what I have written in the last 3 scenes that part of this does not work anymore. And that's okay, because I'm very much still in the creative side of writing. So what I'm going to do is basically take that part of that scene, of this new scene, and throw it out the window. It doesn't apply anymore. So we're going to do a little bit of creative off-roading. I still have the general direction I need to go for the last few scenes. So having this need to be deleted, it's not a big deal. Don't be afraid to ignore what no longer works. Because when you write down the prose, you are getting down into the weeds, into the details. And when you do that, the characters are basically taking the bit in their mouth and plowing forward, and they can go in very unexpected directions. Let the characters do that. Let your creative voice do that. What you had originally thought you were going to plan, well, that just means it needs to change. Don't be afraid to let it change. Oh, it looks like Zet just posted a picture in chat. Unfortunately, through the restream chat, we're not able to see it, which is too bad. Zet is a wonderful photographer. Nope, there went the timer again. I hope everyone out there has got their writing out. By all means, join in. And as you're writing, if you come up with a really good line or two from the current writing session, by all means post them in chat. And I can see about putting them up on the main screen. I'm gonna go ahead and put this in chat because she's only able to chat. She's not able to hear the audio because of her setup. sorry. Didn't mean to bump that. First draft, nothing is good. Which is totally not true with her. Yeah, that says it feels like it these days. You know, it's really been a struggle for a whole bunch of us, and some of us have lost our day jobs like I did. And it seems like you should have more time for creativity, and especially writing for those of us who are writers. It turns out not always to be the case, that just the stress of the situation and so much uncertainty around life, it can really sap away your ability to concentrate. That's another reason that I wanted to do this, is help encourage others. I mean, we're all in the same boat, that we're all having our own problems. Sometimes they're unique, but in a lot of ways they aren't, in just that we are having difficulties. So keep supporting each other. This is my way of helping to support you. And at the same time, it helps support me. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and set the timer going again for another 10 minutes. Here we go. Scrubbing it up. I gotta figure out how to start this next scene. Whole bunch about the notes I had on this coming scene that simply do not work. Seeing if there's anything that absolutely has to be put in here, otherwise I might just delete the entire scene altogether. One takes care of issues we need to bring up. In that short of time, that is already past me. Although to be blunt, she will often just completely pile the words on and leave me in her dust. That's okay. No matter how fast you are, there will be someone faster. And no matter how good you are, there will always be someone better. Just the way it works. And by the way, Zette is also known as the writer Lizette Gifford. If you do a web search for her, you will find her books all over the place. The woman is incredibly prolific and has been for years. put a note on here. I'm not ready to delete it yet. As I'm writing this next scene, I might find that I need it. Or I need a form of it. We will find out. Meantime, go. Oops. Is 11. So good. Okay, we're now over 200 words. looks like Robin's heading for bed. Oh, good night, Robin. We'll be seeing her tomorrow. She's been crocheting tonight. Hopefully she'll be able to get back to writing. She does wonderful emotional writing. Just full of personality. And she does relationships very, very well. I think I just hit an under 100. Yes, I did. 308. Hundred. Oh, it looks. And then during that time, the timer ended. That says, "I need tea. Here is our chance." I think she meant your chance for me to try and get ahead. What did I get? 403. Let's see if we can get some words while she's off making tea. So I hope everyone else out there is getting some creativity done. And more importantly, enjoying what you're doing. Hello, Glass Quill. Nice to see you back. Oh, I just hit another 100. 507 words. Oh, I forgot to set the timer. Alright, let's get that going. Okay, timer going. Oh, good. Hey, Glass Quills. Great that you have sound. Hey, give me a moment, Glass Quill. I need to finish this this thought. Then I'll get back to that. Here we go. All right. So Glass Quill, what gave me this idea? I was needing help in keeping regular. I've been really having an issue with focus lately. I do have the health problems that you're aware of, which is we suspect is some sort of autoimmune disease, but it means that I have problems with brain fog, and I've been having some really bad issues with that lately, and it's been compounded by some of the bad weather we've had. So I decided to yes, it is very strange to put a voice after we've talked for years. So I had been looking at streaming for a while. I've, of course, in chat have done a lot of virtual write-ins, 100-word jumps, timed writing and such. I decided to give this a whirl just to do something that also had a visual element to it, and to invite others that are outside of forward motion into it, which I think would be interesting. So far I've actually really liked it. It gives me a schedule where at this set time I'm going to write. We will see how I do on the times when I'm having a really bad flare, because I can be almost incapacitated during that time. But I have a suspicion what I'll be doing is, instead of only writing, I will switch to other things as well. So I'll be doing some editing, story planning, so publishing things, book formatting. All it will depend on what I feel mentally capable of. But at the same time, I would like to keep the schedule where my brain knows, all right, from this time to this time, it is something to do with the creativity. Hopefully that didn't ramble on too long. Oh, there's Ash. came in the middle of me rambling about why I started the stream. And by the way, Ash, this was the super secret project that I've been working on. Hello. Yeah. Yeah, so far it has been fun, and it's been really fun, especially when others join in with the writing. So it's been fun the last 2 nights with Zet. We've been able to get some good words, and I've finally been able to get past a scene that's been blocking me just in that, alright, this is the set time to write, and even if the words are wrong, I'm going to get it down. Well, it turned out the words weren't wrong. I just needed to get them down. Because looking back at it, I don't see any issues with it, what I just wrote. And by the way, I have this area called the favorite guest line. That's for anything that you've recently written. If you have a line or two that sounds interesting, put it in chat so I can get it up there. All right. All right, where am I now? Well, I'm still over 500, but not quite to 600. Okay. So we're gonna get back to writing. Yay for writing. By the way, Glass Quill, don't you have some short stories to write so that you can then record them? I can feel myself getting trouted from clear across the world. That you can relate to. Yes, a writing stream. Although there are a few on Twitch, and I've watched a few. But I haven't found the exact balance between talking and just getting down to work and engaging the others. That's why I did put these sections, like the motivation and inspiration line, a place for people who are writing with me can put up, I can put up their lines. I'll put up one of my lines once in a while. But I don't want to talk all the time, I want to write, but then I don't want to write all the time where it's completely silent either. Another reason to start my own. Oh, thank you. It is kind of weird with Zet not being able to hear the audio. I'm used to typing things in to the chat so that she's part of it too. And it's very interesting to finally have someone in here who can hear me. And then I get the response back in the chat. That's exciting. That's great, Ash. That makes 2 people in the chat now who can hear me. So Glass Quill, which is what, Midnight Ink Blot, and Ash. By the way, Ash, the chat, you probably have noticed, I have it hooked up with our Discord chat. I also have it hooked up with YouTube. This is actually being streamed at the same time to... Oh, our timer just went off. I have it streaming at the same time to both Twitch and YouTube. And the chat at YouTube and the chat on Twitch and the chat in Discord all come into one. So when one person chats in one, it goes out to all of them. Oh, I'm glad I'm fun to hang out with. Thank you. Maybe one of these days, if it's possible without too much of a lag, we can actually have both of us audibly in the stream at the same time. Oh, Zet! Can you hear me now then? Yay! Alright, Zet can hear me. Now you have a voice to put with all our years of chatting and text. Well, that's exciting. And it does make it easier so that I can say one thing and without having to go back and type it. But, you know, everyone has to use what works for them. So, you know, Zed, if that doesn't work, having the music or the sound, I completely understand that. And I'll still keep typing things into chat, of course. Oh, I just reached another 100 words. Yay! All right, 607 words. All right, Zed, how many words are you up to? I'm guessing that you've just blown me out of the water. Oh, nice. 508? Oh, you can't. You gotta be kidding. I'm ahead of you. The universe is about to end. Just like me closing the browser tabs. For those of you who are listening in who don't know me from the Discord chat, I am notorious for doing insane research within my browser. Earlier this week, I actually had, I believe it was 14 windows open and 168 tabs open in Firefox. And let me tell you, that will slow down the computer, but hey, when you're researching, and I wasn't about to close anything until I was done with it, because with my brain fog, I wasn't going to remember where to go back to. So the last few days, I've been spending some time reading through that research and closing out the tabs. And the joke is that if we go below 100 tabs open on my computer, we are in the yellow warning phase of the universe collapsing. We go under 50, as Robin would say, red alert, this is not a warning. As in, the universe is about to end. Well, I actually went below that. I'm under 30 tabs now, so I figure that the universe at large is holding on by only a thread. Sorry, guys. And I probably just gave Zet a whole bunch of time to get ahead of me. Yes, I do need to research all the things. It makes me an expert in all things but nothing important, but hey, in some way or another it'll go into the writing. So does anybody out there have a good line from their recent writing that they want to put up? Or are we not ready yet? I know I'm not ready yet. That seriously. It is not crap. Oh. Let's go ahead and get that timer going. Come on. There we go. Alright, 10 minutes. I'm trying for my next 100 words. See how long I can stay ahead of Zet. It won't last long, by the way. Oh, Zet, you know, that's perfectly fine. I know that you don't always have even music on. All of us are different on that, so by all means, if you need to do that, like I said, I'll be putting my my jump counts in chat. And if something super important comes in, I'll let you know. Like if I start talking about writing, and if you want to throw in some words, I'll let you know, hey, turn up the volume. Cute glass quill. And by the way, I did, oh, Glass Quill is Midnight Inkblot in the Twitch chat. And by the way, the music that I actually went through a whole bunch of royalty-free music. Trying to come up with more of the calmer music that wasn't going to get in the way too much. I'm keeping it down a little lower volume, so hopefully it's okay with everyone. Let me know if it's too loud. Yes, you have a use for it. You can come and visit me. And by the way, for this, at least this next week, I'm planning on doing this every night, so it's about 11 o'clock my time, mountain time. Just because I have a deadline of trying to get this book done by the beginning of March. Sometime, I'd love to have it done by March 1st, but it's probably going to be the first week of March. Now after that, I'm probably going to switch up what nights are writing new words and when I'm going to be doing other things, such as any publishing things, so people get to see that. I'll probably be bringing up Vellum and doing some formatting with that. so people can see what that looks like. But also, I need to redo some of my books so people can see how that works. Might even do some artwork at some point, but also planning and editing. Ash, is the music not loud enough? I mean, is this music that you would want to hear if the situation was different where you are? Okay, so it is loud enough. Okay. So close to the next 100. Typo after typo. I was actually typing with my eyes shut. Finally, my next 100 words. All right. So 704 words. Well, 704 words, although I'm going to be deleting some notes to myself here soon. What we're going to do, we're going to go ahead. Alright, get the inspector open in Scrivener. I use the index cards a lot for planning, and that's actually where I'm going to put these extra notes just to keep them safe. As I delete them, if I need to see the original notes again, they'll be there. Inspector? No, Oh, wow. We're already over an hour in the stream. Doesn't seem like that much time has gone by. Oh, you're in your bedroom. Okay. I didn't know if you went and got yourself a headset. All right, resetting the timer. There we go. For anyone who wants to do timed writing, I set that timer for 10 minutes. Time, yeah. Well, it also, time flies when you're being creative. Right now I have my characters in the middle of pretty much a fight for their lives, with the majority of the team blocking their enemy so that another of their team can try and get to where they need to in order to stop a catastrophe. And of course, it's not going to go easy. Oh, 100 words. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Which was that? 801. Oh yes, the FM anthologies. Oh, it's that Aubin. Those were good stories, Ash. Ah, I'm still ahead of Zet. The universe is definitely coming to an end. Oh, okay. Sorry about that. I was having a little bit of an internet problem. Probably saw some flickering up on my my Twitch. But it's trying to straighten itself out now. Well, I am definitely over the 500 word goal that I had earlier today when I first started. So yesterday I put up, let's see, 1,028 words. You'll see that in the middle under current progress. So that's not total, that's, you know, each day I was aiming for 500 words and then I put how many I actually got. I'm thinking of aiming for that 1,028 and maybe getting over it. Yes, we did very well last night, I agree, Zet. And in fact, since I had that last really big flare at the beginning of January, that's the most words I had written in one day. And it felt very good to get that many words again. Just because it's so wonderful and relieving to see the story progressing. Where you can visually see, hey, there's a scene, there's that much that happened, and now I can get on with it. Or more importantly, the characters can. Yeah, title of your scenes. Well, yeah, you can see in the, well, I purposely don't have a really high resolution on what I'm writing because I don't want to feel self-conscious, but you can see that all of my, all my scenes have little titles and some of them come out very cute. Word counts are easy. Not always. Definitely not always. Sometimes it's a case where I set an amount of time and that's dedicated to the writing, and sometimes there's not a whole bunch of words that come out in that amount of time. But the point is that I was dedicating that amount of time to the creativity. So even if it was a small amount moving forward, at least it was a little. So Glassquill, don't feel bad about going your own speed. All of us have our own speed. The important thing is to keep moving forward, so get out your writing, you. And I just deleted some more notes, so I lost some words. Sigh. I just took a really quick look. It looks like all of our viewers are on Twitch right now. We have none on YouTube. That's fine. The stream just started up, so it's going to take some time for people to find it. Ash, I've done that to myself too before. It's almost like the last paragraph hooked to the right or to the left of the direction I meant to be going. And I have to take out that hook before I can go straight again. Fossilized turtle speed. Is that slightly faster than glacial speed? Oops, sorry. Well, actually, they can move. You're talking about geological processes, but you're still going to be slow. Oh, there went the timer. Oh, another 100 words. So 904. A little more than 100 words, and I will have beat last night. Ash, you said you need around 700 words. Is that for your goal for tonight, or is that about how much you're estimating that the scene needs? Or on an airplane. Fossils on an airplane. Those are pretty fast. Oh, good. 700 words. That's a great goal for tonight. I know all about how deleting them. I keep deleting notes. Editing or writing? Well, tonight a whole bunch of us are doing original writing coffee. Is this coffee quills from For the Words? Keep typoing. Oh, is this coffee quills as in Glass Quill just changed their name? Oh, you are from For the Words. Great. I've actually stumbled upon your Twitch a few times. I followed along. And I sometimes participate in For the Word events. So nice to see you. Yes, another Dust Warrior. Absolutely. And then I'm also a part of the Forward Motion for Writers online writers group. That's where most of the other chatters are coming from tonight. A whole bunch of us are on the Discord server, and we're doing a virtual write-in tonight. Yeah, now you have to kind of know, yeah, we're in the same community. Well, it's great to see you in here. I was surprised. I think I've commented a few times in your Twitch, but it was a while ago. I only recently was able to upgrade my internet, so I wasn't able to do a lot of Twitch before. But you probably don't remember. Like I said, it was only a few comments. Oh, okay. So it's actually a little later for me. We actually have people from a variety of time zones here. We actually have someone from, let's see, Last Quill, is it Singapore? But yeah. Malaysia. Sorry. Oh, in Tokyo. Nice. Well, welcome to the Twitch. Well, to the stream, I should say, because this stream is going to several places. So, Coffee Quill, if you do start writing, you come across a good line or a line or two from your writing, go ahead and put it in your put it in the chat. I can see about putting it up on the big screen. So far, it's only mine that are up there. I'm waiting for somebody else to post something good. I'm waiting for Lizette to post some new words because I have a feeling she's going to go zooming right by me because I got to a slow part. I'm trying to figure out how to describe this next session. Oh, yep, that's no problem. Yeah, Zet's gonna definitely go past me because I am deleting some stuff. Oh, thank you. I created that myself. And I spent a lot of time coming up with that overlay. Oh, Zet, you're slow too. Yeah, last part of the novel, that's the same thing with me. Let's see, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more scenes to go on this novel. I'm on one of those scenes. So yeah, I'm having to really think things through. Well, might be chaotic, but it does seem to work for you, especially with those little avatars running around along the bottom. Oh, thank you, Ash. Yeah, I've been dropping little one-liners through all of this because the last part of this book has gotten really intense, but all of these people have some, sometimes a little weird sense of humor, especially when they're in the middle of the action, so I wanted to make sure that was coming through. Two scenes, that sounds like you're closer to the end of your book than I am. You said a novella, first time to self-pub. Is that the current project you're working on, or is it something you just finished? Oh, okay. The self-pub. Actually, Lizette and I both own small presses. So we're actually familiar with indie press, self-pub press. In some of my future broadcasts, I actually am relaunching a series. So I am actually reformatting some of my books. Updating some descriptions, as I've done a lot of study on ad copy and such. So if you have any specific questions, we might be able to help you. You're welcome. Yeah, some of what I do with the ad copy, maybe I should do an entire stream on that, because a lot of what you come up with for self-pub or indie pub, you can also use for your query going to traditional pub. And to agent parties and editor parties and pitch parties and so on and so forth. Wrote yourself into a stall point. Sorry about that, Ash. I didn't do it. I promise. Unless it was all those tabs I closed earlier. Those darn tabs. I keep trying to destroy the universe as we know it. here we go. Well, I was almost to 1,000 and then I deleted more, so now I'm not. I need to stop doing that. Yeah, I feel for you, Ash. Like I said, because of my health issues, I've had the brain fog. And then of course the tremendous fatigue. So focus has been a real battle. Keep deleting. Thank you, Zed. Appreciate your support here. You're so lovely. Yes, you do. As the most prolific person in at Forward Motion, as well as one of the most prolific at NaNoWriMo. But hey, I can give you a run for your money sometimes, at least in the short term. Isn't that partially my job? Yeah, I used to be. I've slowed down. Actually, that's the same with me. If you remember, before I was the full-time caregiver for my parents, the numbers I was able to get for Nano, and I look at those now and go, how in the world did I do that? I would love to get back to that. I'm not sure it's going to be possible because my health has gone down after all the stress of taking care of my parents and dealing with all the medical. How about going for half of it? I'd be happy with half of it. Let's see, I'm thinking half of my best Nano would be 75,000, or did I hit 106? Something like, you know, I think I might have hit 160 that one year. Ash, that's what I'm doing now, that's why I've, the last 3 nights, I've been aiming for 500, just trying to make that minimum. And I've been very fortunate so far, despite the flare that I've been having. I've been able to get over that. But sometimes I know that 250 will be all I get, but at least it'll be moving forward. Oh, 140k! That's great, Coffee. And yeah, it does take its toll. I did one day, my very highest single day total was 18,000 words in a 24-hour period. And I actually hurt my wrists. It took me 3 days to recover. I'm still amazed I did it, and it's nice to know I could do it. But wow, I don't want to do that again. And then we'll have Zet make a comment and blow us all out of the water. Go on, Zet. What is your highest one-day total? Wasn't it something like 22,000? Oh! I kept typing. I am now over 1,000 words. Just a little bit more and I will beat yesterday's total. Yeah, I remember that one year you were going for over 250,000. Then when you reach that, you're going, all right, I can get a little more, a little more. Okay, thanks, Coffee. You go ahead and get some words there. And I hope you can get that, Ash. Yeah, I want this book done. Me too! I've been trying to finish this blasted book for an entire year, and it's time for it to be finished. I don't mind going back and revising it, but I want to reach the end. Okay, I put something in my notes that I'm not sure what I meant. Boy, I hate it when I do that. I should have made this a lot more clear. I know all of you have had that issue. Huh. Okay, it looks like we got our first spammer. Yeah, they are everywhere. Okay, we just banned it. You see how to delete it from across the chats. Well, we can at least block it. Okay, there it went. Well, the virtual flamethrower is in the closet of the chat room, but I think we lost the key. You deleted the flamethrower? Ooh, another 100 words. Thank you, Zet. Or Dante's Inferno. Alright, setting that 10 minutes again. Ash, 704 words tonight. Ooh, 1206. I just blasted past last night's. Oh, okay, total. Still fantastic. Oh, congrats. Zat. How am I still ahead of you? We must be in an alternate universe or something. Oh, 339, that's fantastic, especially for that short a time. Congratulations to everyone. Yeah, I know about covering the words I gotta delete. So I am about to delete some more myself. Back to might as well just go ahead and do it. There we go. Oh, I'm sorry, Zat. Do you think your writing session's about to end, or do you just need to go ahead and mute the sound here? And stay in chat? That would be fine. We don't want to make it harder for you to write. Ash, does that mean I need to stop talking? Okay. That's great, Ash. I'm glad to see you writing again. I didn't expect you to write tonight. I know it's, you've been kind of stopped on it for a while. So it's fantastic to see you just getting a few words. Okay, Ash, thank you for letting me know. Trying to come up with a... Well, I gotta adjust this boom. I'm trying to come up with a good balance between talking too much and not talking enough. That's one of the issues I've had with some of the writing streams that I've been out that I've tried to watch in the past. Some are just totally mute, and I need a little more than that. I'd rather just be in the forward motion chat. And then others, they go by some of the advice out there where you have to talk all the time. And that drives me bonkers too. Yeah, I dislike them too, especially with something like this. Don't mind talking once in a while, especially if it's on the topic. And interacting, of course. But this is all about doing as well. And you can't do and talk all the time. You need to have that rest period. Speaking of which, I'm going for the next paragraph because I think I finally figured out what it is. Very true. Balance is never easy. Oh, Lizette, yes. I see you there. You are now in Twitch, I think. Yeah. Ash, do you mean that you're getting stereo or you're getting two pieces of music that aren't going together? Oh, 1300. And there went the timer. So we'll go ahead and reset that. Oh, we have now been live over 2 hours. 2-hour writing session, that's fantastic. Oh, congratulations on the words, Lizette. are you listening then to some music on your side? I was wondering if it was the music I was playing. Of course, if you took off your headset, you may not have heard. Oh, okay. You were listening to Pandora. Okay, got it. Oh, okay. Oh, weird. So I'm definitely not getting that on my side. So it must have been Pandora. I wonder if I can make it to a nano night. Oh, we're gonna find out, despite me needing to delete some things. Okay, then never mind. I'm just totally mixed up on what's going on for you. I definitely have it on stereo on my side. Oh, congratulations on the word, Lizette. another 100 words. This scene is going differently than what I expected, and that's okay because I didn't have a very clear idea of exactly how this was going to play out. Thank you, Lizette. Appreciate it. Oh, it's too bad, Ash. Gonna make it hard for you tonight. Oh, there are 100 words. We finished our 10 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and set it for one more time. I am so close to a nano night. Congratulations on the word, Lizette. Oh, we always need cheerleaders. So you're good, Glasgow. Oh, another 100 words. I'm over 1,600. I prefer night just because it's quieter. It wouldn't bug me. I can get things done. Oh, Lizette's getting up there too. Oh, I think I know how to end this scene if I can get there. Oh, 1700. I am over a nano day. Fantastic. Just how close I am to the scene. I just put in what I know. Stitch it together later. Out of settings. Oh, do you mean the Twitch settings? There should be an arrow. Let me go ahead and paste in the direct link to get back to the Twitch. Here we go. Lizette, are you thinking of going for the night? Here, let me type this in. I don't think you have your sound up. Oh, you're welcome, Ash. Like that 10 minutes over. Oh, both. Okay. Looks like Lizette is about ready to be done for the night. I'm really close too. I mean, at least for the writing part, not for going to bed yet. I have some fresh made bread in the kitchen that is calling out my name. It's going to be my treat for finishing tonight's writing sessions. Oh, what kind of bread? So I've been slowly coming up with a version of Irish soda bread using gluten-free flours. And the nice thing about it is that it does not use yeast. And I've been trying to perfect it the last few times. It just has not wanted to rise. So, and the last time, unfortunately, I also forgot one of the key ingredients. Which was the xanthan gum to help give it structure because it doesn't have gluten in it. So this time I remembered the xanthan gum, and then I changed one other major thing after doing some research, because I'm also at higher altitude and I realized that was one of the problems. So many of the recipes were calling for a higher temperature than it should. So I retried it tonight with those changes, and for the first time it really rose. Oh, it was so good. It's nice, light, fluffy. But yes, the baking soda acts, it produces carbon dioxide to help the bread raise, which is basically what the yeast does. But it does it without the yeast. Oh, good night. Night, Zet. I hope you sleep well. And thank you for writing with us tonight. Yeah, I bet it's so nice and quiet now. Got tired of my talking. And for Ash, if you're on the Twitch page, the subscribe, I believe, is the follow button. So they call it something a little different. Okay, great. I am trying to get through just one part of this conversation, and then need a break myself. But I'm not quite there yet. Oh, I had another 100 words. 1802. Boy, by the time I get done with this conversation in this book, I might be close to 2,000. Wow, it's been months since I've done that in a single day. Oh, and I broke 75,000 words on this novel. Wow. That snuck up on me. Yes, Glassquill, I'm definitely hoping for more words tomorrow. Like I said, I need to finish this thing. Okay, we have 1904. Sorry to hear you're having so much trouble tonight, Ash. But hopefully you're getting some thinking in. Maybe it might break loose at some point in the future. And you did get, over 300 words tonight. At least the last time you reported, so that's fantastic. A tiny bit ahead. Like I said, sometimes you only have the energy spoons for doing the thinking itself. Also known as think, think, think. It's too bad I can't put a poo emoji up on here. Some words. Ah. Up a few of my words. I'm deleting more, so I just read that amount forward. I am just bouncing between 1900 and just short of 2000. If I'm going to reach 2000 tonight, because there went some more words. Last Quill, are you talking about, is it, it's doable to get to 2000? Or or was it something else and I forgot it already? Go Ash, only 99 words. Yay! Oh, I just lost a word. Alright, got over 2,000. 2002. Mucking your mom for chips. Are they licking them right off of her face? Yes. Alright. I got to that point that I was thinking of. Reading one little part, but I am still over 2,100 words. Okay, so I just reached 2132 words. I'm going to go ahead and put that up here. Progress log. So there we go, 2132. So that's the best of the 3 nights so far. Okay. Nice to see you, Coffee. So, I came to a really good stopping spot, and I'm going to have to think about the next part, and I definitely need a break. So I think I'm going to start shutting down this stream. I do intend to be back tomorrow night. Sidetracked by life. Boy, do I know how that is. Well, I want to thank you for joining me tonight. Really appreciate it. And I'll see you in your stream as well. So I'll be back tomorrow night. I'm going to be here about 11 o'clock Mountain Time, US Mountain Time. I'm going to do some more new writing. Like I said, I have a deadline that I'm trying to reach. After I reach that deadline, after I finish this book, then I'll be bringing other things into the stream. Oh, you're welcome. Appreciate it. So again, if you want to join in other chats, I will be in the Forward Motion Discord chat tonight for a little while longer. That the invitation for that is at the fmwriters.com website. I can also be found at my home website at jamarlow.com. I will be streaming this again tomorrow night at both here at Twitch and at YouTube. And if you would like to support me in another way, I'm also on Patreon under J.A. Marlow. Writer's Conduit? No, I am not familiar with that. Oh. Okay, the con. I was thinking of something else. Then yes, I have heard of that. I haven't attended. Gotten involved or anything. So Coffee Quill brought up Writers Conduit. A bunch of Twitch writers are putting together a con for the end of June. Oh, panel ideas. Are you getting together and discussing it in a certain place? Like the forum over at For the Words? Or somewhere else? Because I've actually done writing and publishing presentations before. Okay, there's a website. yes, go ahead and drop a link. So I'll definitely go there and take a look. Because since I'm going to be here on Twitch anyway, I'd be interested in maybe doing a presentation. Let's see how you guys are organizing it. This should be interesting. And I do miss going to conventions. But that's something that's just not going to happen for a while. Okay, thank you so much for the link. I'll definitely take a look at it. I'll probably be looking at it tonight when I log off and I go get some of that homemade bread and have it with jelly. Actually, I think I have some homemade preserves I can put on it. Yummy. Then I can read it while I'm enjoying that. We all teach each other. You know, and I think that's fantastic. That's actually how forward motion works. The whole tenet of it is that when we learn something, we help others. We teach others so that they can also make forward motion. So that's right up our alleyway. You're welcome for the stream, and again, thank you so much for joining us. It was really great talking with you. And hopefully next time that you join us, you can get some writing in yourself. Okay. So I got the website up. So I'll be in contact through that too. I would love to raid. My issue is, and maybe you can answer this, is that I'm streaming in 2 places at once to both Twitch and YouTube using the service Restream, and as far as I can tell, I don't have an option of rating someone through their interface. At least not that I have found so far. In fact, let me get in there. Nope, not it. So I know that if I was completely just, you know, doing Twitch only, that I would have that option. I actually saw that option when I was first starting to set this up. Yeah, I just looked. I'm not seeing anything, because otherwise I totally would. So I think that's a really cool thing to do, is, you know, to help introduce people to other streams. Oh, congratulations on all the words, Ash. Oh, yeah. I do YouTube as well, because I do have, even before I did the streaming, I had in progress some videos that are going to go up on YouTube. So I wanted to make sure that my streaming was definitely on both of them. So I had more than one reason to using Restream to get what I'm doing on both channels. It looks like everyone did really great on their writing tonight. And Blasquill, I know that you at least thought about your writing. And like I said, we need to figure out how to have us both on here. We can have a discussion. That would be fun. I'm gonna look at one other place on Restream just to see if I can do something here. It's trying to bring something up. Let's see what this does. Nope, that did not do it. Well, rats. Well, you know what, Coffee Quill, now that you brought up the rating, I think I might send a tech support to the Restream service, see if they have any suggestions on how to possibly raid, at least on the Twitch side, just for future reference. See if I can figure out a solution. But it looks like for tonight I'm up a creek without a paddle. So I won't be able to do that. Oh yeah, go ahead and put the other person's link in here. Because I'm always looking at the others anyway. It's not only for getting more writing, but inspiration and seeing what other people are doing. Well, Glass Quill, we could do a little bit just talking about creativity, because for so many people who are creative, it's not just one thing. It goes into others, and then what we do in other creative venues seems to wrap back into our writing. So maybe we can talk about that as the other things we enjoy doing and how they might help with our writing as well, and also in just keeping us balanced so that we can keep writing. Or you can just, you know, glide down the river and see where it takes you. Okay, thank you so much for the link. You know what? I know that name. I think I've watched that one a few times. So I'll have to go and look. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and start the process of shutting this down. And then I will be in the Forward Motion Discord chat if everyone wants to go back over there. And I'm going to see about getting some of that homemade bread. Wish I could share it with all of you. So you have a great night. Thank you for everyone for joining me tonight. I really appreciate it. It was great writing with you and great talking with you. Bye!